Klippet presenteras av Kalix Maskiner, Nyam, Exentus biluthyrning och Luleå hamn.
Facebook question with Sami Lepistö. First of all, Magnus Simonsson, Oskar Lehto, and pretty much everyone else wants to know how much do you bench and what's the flex on your stick?
Flex is 110 and I bench press close to 200 kilos.
Olaf Gustafsson says, you're made of steel. How is that?
I don't know what that means. It's a good question, but no, I'm not a man of steel. I'm not a Superman.
Johan Nilsson wants to know, do you beat Tyrväinen in arm wrestling?
Have I done that?
Or will you?
No, hells no. I'm probably the weakest guy in the team. I'm not gonna win anybody.
Roger Wallström wants to know your favorite food back at the mom's place?
Back at my mom's place? Oh, it's been a long time. What should I say? Let's say this reindeer. What do you call that? Actually, no. I have to go with fondue. My mom lives in the Netherlands, so last time I was there, we did like a nice fondue. So I have to go with that.
Fredrik Wallin wants to know, do you have any hidden talents?
Hidden talents. I'm pretty good at remembering movie quotes, as in movies, and I see them and I remember them. So maybe that's my hidden talent.
Didrik Weppling, Jens Sundström, Jonas Jakobsson, and many more wants to know if you would consider continuing in Luleå after this season.
I mean, I don't know why. I mean, everything's possible. I have enjoyed my time here very much. It's been really good team and fun locker room. The guys are really great. Plus the fans. It's been so fun to play again. I've been enjoying hockey again after a couple of years. So, everything's possible. I think we go year by year. There's a lot of things in play. So, but it's possible.
Emil Mette wants to know, what do you think about the Swedish league?
Actually, I like it. First, of course, it was kind of different, a little bit adjustment to how the game is played. But right now, I feel like I'm enjoying it a lot. I like how we play, and I think it's fun hockey.
Stefan Haupt wants to know, how does it feel to play with Boulon's old number?
Actually, I didn't know at the time, but I think when I talked to Skuggan, he said he fixed me the number, and I think he was kind of happy about it that I took it. But I asked Boulon if it's okay after when I came here, when I realized it was his old number. But of course, it's an honor. It's an honor to play with the number.
Sara Töre says that you're 37 years old and still one of the best defenders in the league. How do you motivate yourself?
I just love the game. You know, I love coming to the rink and just go on the ice and just be like a little kid. I don't feel 37 per se in a way when I'm on the ice. So I think that keeps me young and I enjoy it. So that's why.
Jim Johansson wants to know, would you be angry at an opponent if you push him into our own goalie?
Would I be mad? What do you mean?
Would you be angry at the opponent even if you pushed him in?
Of course. So you have to play that game.
Adam Svedberg wants to know, what's the most important and best with Luleå hockey?
I just think the spirit, like the guys are pitching in for the system, and everybody wants to play for the team and win and for the city. I think you can see the character in the locker room and the team.
Love Olon wants to know, what kind of angle or stick do you play with, and how could you describe it? Is it a PM thing or is it the standard?
You mean the curve on my stick? It's pretty standard. A long time I played with a pretty straight curve, but then I changed. I don't know, maybe 4 years ago. I had to get something in my game new, so I did like a little bit more. It's a standard. I think, I don't know, it's a P28 or 892 or something. It's pretty curvy.
Jens Granberg wants to know, what team has been the most fun to play against?
In the SHL? Yeah. The most fun? Well, I've heard the Skellefteå games are really intense when the fans are in the building and everything. So that was my first game when we played, and they were really good. So I'm looking forward to if we get fans back in the building and to play the derbies. But let's say, I mean, there's been a lot of good teams, a lot of top teams. Especially the last Frölunda game was really fun to win.
Stefan Baudin wants to know, what do you think about the breakfast buffet at Stadshotellet?
Oh, fantastic. the service and everything, and it's a beautiful the whole area, the room where the breakfast is. It's almost like you're in somewhere royal palace. It's very nice.
Elis Thulin wants to know, how is it playing with Honka?
It's good. I like it. It's he's got a really good shot. He can move and skate, so I like that. So I can maybe create some room for him, and he takes it and he shoots. It's always nice to play with that.
Urban Persson wants to know, in what way has hockey evolved positively and negatively since you started playing?
In general, like when I started? Your whole career. I mean, of course, it's been kind of lucky that, you know, something that you enjoyed as a kid kind of evolved to your profession and you were able to do it for a living. That's pretty special, and I haven't really thought about it as a job ever, and it has given me a lot. I've been able to travel a lot, meet a lot of new people, and live in the different places. And of course, you know, you give up a lot too in a way, but if you love it, you don't really think about it that way. But especially now with the family and everything, it's always you're traveling a lot and you're a lot away from your family. It's always tough, but at the same time, it doesn't last long, you know, that long. You have still plenty of years, so hopefully left after you're done.
Andreas Ynglöv, I don't know if you know the answer to this, but who fell into the snow when you were walking to the CrossFit Holistic?
It was, who was it? Was it Rask? I think it was Rask. I think Rask came behind me and he fell. I'm pretty sure it was Rask.
Urban Persson wants to know, do you have any things that you need to know in your rituals?
That I need to know or do? Yeah, I have a little bit, but nothing too crazy. Of course, sometimes I put the stuff on the same way, and you know, sometimes you don't have to think about it. It just come. But nothing too serious.
Stefan Widmar wants to know, what kind of music do you like?
I'm pretty all around. I think I like rap and hip hop for the most part, but of course sometimes these new TikTok songs or whatever come in the radio, they're good too. So I can go with anything.
We'll see how my finish is now. Lars Persson wants to know, have you ever competed in Boulon or Eukon Kanto?
No, I have not, but they look fun.
Henrik Anderoth wants to know, if you could steal a skill from anyone on your own team, what would it be and why?
I think I would just take somebody's speed. Whose speed? I would take Isak's, or even Pontus is fast. Andreasson is fast. Or Komarek's shot. There's a lot of. I could build a pretty good player for this team.
Aron Esberg, final question. You get to bring one player to a deserted island. Who would you bring?
From this team? Who would I bring? Because I mean, if I would bring Radek Music, there would be no quiet island at all. So I'd probably bring Radek to keep me entertained.